In this video, guys, we're going to look at 13 super trader characteristics. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you, and investors, very warm welcome to you. So from the book Trading to Win by Kiev, I've somehow lost the cover on this. This is a well thumbed copy, as you can see. 13 super trader characteristics. Now, these are related to a trader managing a team. So if you're managing a trading team, however, before you click off the video, these are very, very, very useful for individual traders too. So whilst they're in the kind of style of person managing a team, think of them as you managing yourself. Because that is obviously the most people watching this are traders, independent traders. We're trading for ourselves. We don't have a team under us. But think of these, reframe them as if you are the leader of yourself talking to you. Okay, so number one, a vision of the future which provides a framework of purpose and motivation to the daily efforts of a team. What does that mean? Right. What are you trying to achieve as a trader? Where are you trying to get to? Are you in line with that? The team perspective, is everyone on board with it? But from your perspective, do you know where you're going? And what is the framework that you've put in place to get to that? And of course, motivations of the daily effort. So this motivates you to push forward, to push forward, to push forward, to push forward, because you're trying to get to there. And you're always pushing to there, and you know it's going to take multiple steps to get there. So, good thing to have in your mind what you're trying to achieve as a trader. Not just trying to make the next big trade on cable or yen. No, trying to get to a point where I'm making X per month, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Right. Number two, a single-minded focus on realizing the vision, no matter the time, the odds, or the risk, or the odds against him. So, there are going to be obstacles. This is basically saying, hey, listen. There are going to be obstacles. We want to get to here. There are going to be obstacles. We have to have focus. We have to be fully committed to this. And it may take a long time. It may take a bit of cash. It may take a lot of heartache, a lot of this, but that's where we're going to get to, and we're going to do that. And having that focus and having that kind of whatever it takes mentality in the mind is going to help achieve. And from a team perspective, it makes sense. If everyone's thinking, you know what, I'm just going to keep pushing, they'll get there. But from you perspective, managing yourself, same kind of thing. And then you kind of then accept times when things aren't going so well. So when you do have drawdown, you know, hey, listen, I was prepared for this. I knew this was going to happen. I dust myself off. I keep pushing. Number three, a willingness to allow others to help him realize the vision. So this is from a team perspective. Obviously, the vision is X. Others are going to help him. But from your perspective, it's saying, hey, I can take help from other people. I can take help from good courses, from mentors, from videos, from books. And I can take bits and let them help me. I don't have to do it all myself. Number four, preparation, and more preparation. We talk about trade planning all the time. We talk about risk management. All these things are being prepared. So it's being prepared from a strategy basis, an overall trading plan basis. It's being prepared from a discipline basis, emotional basis. How you're going to handle this, how you're going to handle that, how you're going to handle the other. All that is done before the actual market opens and you get involved in trading. So important, that's so important to be put at number four. Number five, patience, the ability to wait for things to develop. Patience often is a big killer for retail traders. We want it now, we want it quick, we want to make lots of money. We see all these things flashing at us. I made 100 grand sitting on the beach drinking strawberry daiquiris, whatever it may be, and people get bored into that. Listen, patience. Paying your dues, doing what you need to do, learning it, small side, no gain, no glamour, nothing, hoping that you'll get to the point there where it'll pay off. But being patient enough to stick through that, being patient enough to understand that your capital's got to last a long amount of time and that the gain is going to be zero for a decent amount of time until it starts going your way. Number six, high tolerance for original thought and behavior, allowing people to be different. So this is obviously from a team perspective, different people's approaches to things and being tolerant of that. But maybe from a perspective of yourself, managing yourself, you could say, hey, I need to be open-minded to different viewpoints. Don't need to be so closed-minded. I need to be focused and not take in noise. But if there's something that's of interest that helps to get to that vision, maybe I need to listen to it. Okay, next one. A zealous regard for telling the truth and facing reality of risks and obstacles. This is a good one. Very often, guys, we will convince ourselves that we're a great trader, we're good at this, we're good at that, when the data shows we're not. We have to be objective enough to say, you know what, the truth is I am not performing as I should be, accept it, but I'm putting processes, or I'm trying to improve with these processes. So that is from a truth of overcoming obstacles. Also from a risk perspective, accepting the true risk in a trade. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you're going long, you got to stop 15 ticks. Is that really a sensible stop? That makes it a high risk trade because the stop needs to be 50 pips really, or 100. And you're trying to be aggressive, so the risk is super dialed up. And if you were really truthful with yourself, you'd know that that is crazy risk. And even though it appears short risk, you're going to get stopped out time and time again. Okay, listening ability, the capacity to hear the truth in the course of which people are likely to discover that they are not who they thought they were, making possible the discovery of hidden potential in oneself. Wow, deep, but so good. The capacity to hear the truth in the course of which people are likely to discover that they are not who they thought they were. So, you know, Ray Dalio talks about this as well. Ray Dalio talks about this a lot. Bridgewater Capital, a great trader, great investor, great hedge fund manager. He talks about the truth is the truth. So understanding what is the truth in you, i.e. are you good at this? Are you not good at this? And not just blanketing it over and saying, yes, I am, or no, I'm not, but digging right into it to discover that they are not who they thought they were, but that will make possible the discovery of hidden potential in oneself. So whilst you might think I'm great at this, I'm great at that, the actual truth may be different, but that allows you to discover a different power that you've got, a genuine power, a genuine decent skill set that you've got. That's a good one. That I really like that. Okay, number 9, humor. The ability to keep things light in moments of despair. Makes perfect sense, you know, not dwelling on stuff, keeping things light. Hey, it's only this, it's only that, it's not going to kill us. Let's move on, let's push forward, let's stay grateful, let's be humorous, and let's laugh about the mistakes that we make, but with a process of taking it seriously enough that we're not going to make the same mistakes again. Discipline, always there with every checklist and rule, guys. Adhering to one's strategies and rules. I need to say no more about that. It's paramount, it's imperative. 11, trust. Having the confidence in each other for creating the vision. So trusting yourself that you are going to do the right thing, trusting your ability and proving to yourself that you can do it so that you can trust yourself. Many traders don't actually trust themselves to stick to the rules because previously they've broken rules, they've gone against their own trust. So building that back up. Commitment, a willingness to keep playing the game even when there's a pull towards retreat and withdrawal. It goes without saying a lot of these kind of things, you know, quitting is the easy route out. Just keep going even when you're in drawdown. Yes, you reduce the risk so you have got the ability to keep going, but the pain of, you know, constant loss or constant failure is trading is a pull towards the retreat and withdrawal, but keeping committed and keeping on the focus on the process. And finally, guys, a willingness to set an example and to relinquish ego for the good of the team and the vision. So from an individual perspective, set an example is doing what you say you're going to do. To yourself, I say I'm going to do this each day. Now I'm going to set myself the example that I can do this each day. I can follow my rules. I can stick to my discipline. And ego, I think that's probably related, obviously, is to a team saying I'm right. But it's the same with you and the market. You don't need an ego in the market. It's got no place in there. It will never, ever reward you for having an ego. So some interesting one, guys. As I say, from a team perspective, it's from the book Train to Win, Ari Kiev, recommended if you haven't got it already. And super trader characteristics, but very important as well when you're managing yourself, because I do see ourselves as, you know, risk managers, leaders, trade managers, etc., all trying to perform in one level. So stepping outside and using these kind of team characteristics on an individual basis. All right, guys, thumbs up about this kind of stuff. See you next one. Take care. Goodbye.